Math Gad.
Oh my God, guys, welcome to today's video in which we're going to be learning about the percentage error. So we're going to be learning how to calculate the percentage error and how we can actually use this in real life situations with a problem-based learning. So guys, whenever we're trying to understand how to calculate the percentage error, we're going to be taking a look at some basic steps. So basically, step number one is going to be, we're going to identify what is the real value and what is the measured value or the assumed value. So we're always going to have a real value, we're going to have a measured value or an estimated value, right? And we're going to compare the two of them. Now, after that, we're going to calculate the difference between both. So we're going to subtract the measured value minus the real value, or the real value minus the measured value. The important thing, guys, is that the change is always going to be positive. So we're going to be using the absolute value, right? So the absolute value of the difference between both, so that the answer is always positive. And now we're going to use the percentage formula, right? So we are going to have the change is going to be equal to the difference between the real value minus the measured or estimated value, right? And that number is always going to be positive because we have the absolute value bars. So that is always going to be a positive value. And after that, we're going to apply the percentage formula. So remember, guys, the part is equal to the percentage multiplied by the whole. And in this case, the part is going to be the change, we just calculated on the left. The percentage is usually what we're going to be asked. And the whole is going to be the real value or the original value, right? And if we want to calculate the percentage, it's going to be the change divided by the real value, and that is going to be multiplied by 100%, right? We are always going to be using the same formula. Part is percentage by the whole. So now let's try doing a real life situation with a problem-based learning problem. So guys, today's problem says, John was trying to measure a table with an old ruler that had no measurement divisions. Interesting. He estimated the length of the table to be 1.98 meters, when in reality it was 2.10 meters. What is the percent error of John's measurement? Okay, guys. So the first thing is that we're going to identify which one is the real value and which one is the calculated or the estimated value, right? So John measured the length of the table to be this value of 1.98. So that is the calculated or estimated value. But in reality, the table was 210. Okay, so it was 2.10 meters, right? So now we're being asked, what is the percentage error? So remember, guys, the second step is to actually find the change, which is going to be the absolute value of the real value minus the calculated value. So in this case, it was 2.10 minus 1.98. Now, remember, guys, whenever we take the absolute value of a number, that number is going to be always a positive number. So whenever we subtract, that is going to give us the absolute value of 0.12, and the absolute value of 0.12 is positive 0.12. Now, after we have found the change, we're going to use the percentage formula to find the percentage error. Now, remember, guys, the percentage error using the percentage formula is going to be always the same formula. Part is equal to the percentage multiplied by the whole. The part is the difference, so the part is going to be 0,12, and that is going to be equal to the percentage multiplied by the whole. And the whole in this case is going to be the real value or the original amount, which is 2,1, right? So that means that the percentage or the value of p is going to be found by dividing the part by the whole. Because we divide 2.1 on both sides, the 2.1 divided by 2.1, that is 1, and then we're left with 0.12 divided by 2.1, or 2.10, which is the same thing. So 0.12 divided by 2.1 is going to be 0.057. Now, if we want to write that down as a percentage, we're going to multiply by 100%. And remember, guys, whenever we multiply by 100%, we have to move the comma 2 spaces to the right. So that means that the percentage is going to be 5.7%. And that is how you find the percentage error in this type of situations, guys. So make sure you repeat the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Check out these other videos to improve your math skills, and make sure you click that subscribe button to make the community grow. Follow ohmathgad in its social media accounts, drop a like, a comment below, and see you on the next one. Bye!